If you're having trouble ranking your product on Amazon, there could be one very simple reason for that. This is something that 90% of sellers miss, and they could agonize over trying to rank through PPC ad spend or rebates or external traffic or a host of other methods and not be ranking because of this one thing holding them back. Now, this is something that came up in our internal mastermind in Sophie Society by one of our senior PPC strategists named Richard. So Richard came in one mastermind and he was talking about something that he noticed as a correlation between one metric that nobody ever measures and his rank for his own brand. And the metric was something that very, very few brands actually measure. Now, to explain this, I have to go over to Amazon. So take a look at the search results of Amazon. Now I'm going to zoom in here. Now I'm going to scroll through search results for this search term here, and I want to see if you notice this. So the first few results are sponsored product ads, obviously, right? The first 5 results here in this case. Next, we have the organic results, and these are the ones that are organically ranking. What do you see as a common thread between these products that are ranking organically here? Okay, maybe you got it, maybe you didn't. But the thing that most of them have is one-day shipping. Now, this is where it gets complicated. A lot of sellers don't realize that your ranking can be different geographically. Now, you might be ranking position 4, and you might think that your rank generally is position 4. But actually what might be happening is that you're ranking position 4 in 7 states, and in all the rest of the states in the US, you're actually ranking position 13. And that's because Amazon doesn't just have one rank. Your rank can change geographically, and one of the primary things that determines how your geographic rank changes by state is your delivery speed in that state. So the reason that you see a lot of one-day shipping prime results ranking on page 1 is that shipping speed is one of the main factors that Amazon takes into consideration when calculating organic rank for any keyword. You can see a majority of these listings have one-day shipping. A lot of them would have same-day shipping, but I'm just searching this late in the day today. So how does this affect you? How does this affect your product launch or your campaign to try to rank your product? And how can you affect this shipping speed? Well, it's actually not super straightforward. Because Amazon is doing the fulfillment with FBA, they have a lot of control over this. But there is one thing that you can do to pretty much ensure that you don't run into this issue keeping you from rank. And I'm going to show you some actual data of this actually happening for us from Richard's brand here. And by the way, I'm about to show you some real data that proves that this happens from one of our brands. You can see from the data the exact correlation between when the shipping speed starts to drop off and when the rank starts to drop off. Take a look at this graph of organic ranking that Richard shared with us about his product. It was right here that he dipped below 30 days of stock, and there was a steep drop off in organic ranking right after that for the primary keyword. That's a very, very clear delineation, a very, very clear association. Here you can see it as well. Right around here, February 16th is when the stock dropped below the critical level, and that's when rankings just started to plummet. You could see all these keywords, the ranking just got way, way worse, going from 5 to 12, 7 to 15, 8 to 13. And it was just a very clear pattern across the board. This is because the low stock level prevented shoppers from being able to use one-day shipping. And without the one-day shipping option, Amazon sees this as a less attractive offer to shoppers and is less likely to rank it. You can actually see this very clearly if you look at ranking by state, and there are tools that allow you to do this. So what can you do to avoid this? The main thing you can do is simply stay in stock and have plenty of stock. So when it starts to really impact your rank is when you have less than 30 days worth of units in stock based on current sales velocity. So the way to avoid this and the way to feed Amazon's algorithm to help you rank is to always keep more than 30 days in stock and not allow your stock to drop below 30 days. Once it gets down below 30 days, you can start to drop ranking in certain geographical locations in the US, and you might not even know why your sales are dropping, but that's really why. Once you drop below 14 days, you can actually see a really steep decline. Now, this is just one factor affecting rank, but if you want to go through the entire product launch process that we use to launch dozens of products to page 1 every single month, check out this video here where I walk through step by step our product launch formula so that you can copy it and use it to launch and rank your own products. See you over there.